Hello and welcome to FSHN 101, the science of food and how it relates to you with me, Professor Toni Gist. So let me walk you through a little bit of information about me, the class, and other things that will help you on your road to success. So let's start by telling you a little bit about the class. So this is the science of food and how it relates to you, FSHN 101. It's a general education physical science class that for most of you is an elective, but it's required for some of you. And so with this class, I'm going to be your lead instructor. And here's a picture of my family and my puppies. I am someone who loves the University of Illinois, loves the sciences. I have a passion for the sciences. I've earned a bachelor's degree and 2 advanced degrees from the University of Illinois, go Illini. And I've been teaching classes that focus on the effects of nutrition, exercise, food processing on the body itself, as well as health. And you may think, oh, it's an online class. I'm doing this on my own. No, we're in this together. Myself, as well as a team of other individuals, host office hours throughout the week. I am here for your success. You can subscribe to text reminders and we can text back and forth. You can sign up for You Can Book Me, a 15-minute Zoom appointment, and you can have a one-on-one with me. I'm also available immediately before your assignments close down, which means I am here sitting by a computer or sitting in my office, making sure that you have access to me right before things are due. But what's really going to guide you through the learning is going to be the e-text. This is the only required purchase, and information is on Canvas as to how to purchase the e-text. It's got interactive short videos, written work, testing your knowledge, and more. And we even have recipes about the behind the science, which is kind of cool. And it's telling you how cooking is really science. Kind of awesome. So what I want you to do once you get access to the class is open the course syllabus. It's a 7-page syllabus. It may seem overwhelming at first, but it's like a contract between you, yourself, and the university. And you'll note that it outlines course objectives, how the class is set up. It also has university policies. It even discusses the course assessments, the grading criteria, and if you miss something, do you drop it or can you make it up? Check the syllabus. It will let you know what your options are. During the semester, we have some pretty lofty learning objectives, but those learning objectives are going to be tackled with baby steps. I kind of trick you into learning because we start with a short little video. Generally, those videos are from a reputable outside source. Each chapter has one, and they're about 3 to 15 minutes each, generally on the shorter side. And then you have a video quiz in Canvas. And that video quiz has unlimited takes with the highest score recorded. And for your 14 chapters, only 12 of the video quizzes will count towards your overall grade, which means you have room to learn as you go, setting up a solid foundation. And if you're saying, but Toni, what if I have a question? They're due Monday by 11:59 p.m. and you're probably asleep. I am asleep, but I have office hours the next day from 9 to 10 a.m. So just find me in office hours or one of my team members, and we can help answer any of those last minute questions that you might have. Because you want to get those answered before you then move on to the definition inquisition quiz. This allows us to level that learning field by making sure everyone knows the key terms in food science. And each of the 14 graded modules contains this definition inquisition quiz, which is an application-based quiz focusing on only the definitions. It's open book, open note, and you're going to be tested with 3 takes only. So you do have to make sure you understand what you missed and understand how to correct your thought pattern on that before your next submission. The highest score is reported and the lowest 2 definition inquisition quizzes will be dropped, leaving the top 12 definition inquisition quizzes counting towards your grade. And just like the video quizzes, you can have an automatic extension until 10 a.m. the next morning if needed, but you do have to stop in my office hours to make sure you know what's going on. So don't just like sleep in and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't get any questions answered. Make sure you take advantage of the resources. Throughout the week, the expectation is that you engage with us, you engage with the e-text, you make sure you're setting down a lot of bricks so that you have something to stand on when you complete this capstone reflective assignment that's due by 11:59 on Thursday evening. You'll be tested using this assignment in Canvas, but there's only one submission with this, so make sure it's a good one because but if one isn't that good and chapter 2 and chapter 13 are bad, not to worry, the lowest 2 reflective assignments will be dropped, which means the top 12 reflective assignments count towards your overall grade. And just like everything else, if you have a concern, you've got one last remaining question and Tony's not up on Thursday night, stop in my virtual tutoring center or my in-person office hours, because we will be available at 9 a.m. and we can help you right before that 10-hour automatic extension closes and we release the answers. You also have experiential learning activities, and those experiential learning activities are going to be for each chapter, and oftentimes they take a little while. You can't just wait till the last minute. It's designing an infographic, making a video, there are discussions. So start early and submit your amazing ELA in Canvas. Most of the time they're within a Dropbox and you only have one submission in those drop boxes. And the lowest 2 ELAs will be dropped, meaning again, the top 12 count towards your overall grade. And like everything else, if you need an extension, we will provide one for you. Just make sure you stop in our office hours for clarification. And lastly, if you're a few points shy of the grade that you want, we are a points-based class. And so we give you the opportunity to show us your knowledge at the end of the semester. We have a 100-point knowledge check quiz. All those points get added onto your overall points in the grade book. It's open book. It's not timed. It has 2 takes, and the highest score counts towards your overall points in the Canvas grade book. So if you need clarification on anything, I've got lots of office hours throughout the semester. I've got office hours before the automatic extension closes. If you have any issues that require consideration beyond the automatic extension, make sure you visit me during those office hours so that you can discuss the challenges that you are facing, because the automatic extension is provided specifically to support those discussions. And if you're still having trouble, you can personally schedule a time to meet with me using my You Can Book Me. Like I said, we're a points-based class with 1,000 or more points being an A+. You can earn that by doing your extra credit opportunities. 900 points is an A, 800 a B, 700 a C, 600 a D, and hopefully you're not getting less than 600 points. Overall, the goal is getting those 900 points or more for an A or an A+. And there is lots of room for success. We've got many dropped assessments. We have lots of extra credit as well. So keep on top of that. And if you have questions, like I said, review the syllabus and schedule. Most questions can be answered there. You can stop in our virtual tutoring center. You can visit my office hours. You can post in the help discussion board. You can send me an email. You can send me a text using the Remind app. But it is important, do not comment on assignments. We don't get notifications and they often get overlooked. So use any of the other means to communicate with us and we'll make sure to get back to you as quickly as possible. Speaking of extra credit, take a screenshot of the e-text after you get it and upload it into Canvas. The e-text is how you're going to be navigating into the video quizzes, into the definition and position quizzes, into those assignments. So you need to make sure you get it before the first day of class. Engage with the e-text, take a screenshot of it, and this is why it's due before the first module. Submit the picture in Canvas, and note that there will be other pictures that you must submit in Canvas through the e-text. And so that's why we need to make sure you have it for success. So this is a way for us to ensure you're ready to begin the semester. If you're someone who needs accommodations, we want you to connect with disability services. So we have disability resource and educational services. They will provide you a letter of accommodation if it's appropriate. And if you drop that letter of accommodation in Canvas, we will make sure that you have all the accommodations you need for your success. If you're a James Scholar, we have so many options. One, to me, the coolest one is engaging with the Virtual Reality Global Campus Initiative. We're partnering with National Taiwan University. There's only 10 spots for this. We have virtual reality videos we're going to be watching, and we're going to be creating an amazing food and culture comparison. We also can work on the Illinois app. We've got partners high up at the university. So if app design is something that would grow your resume, we got you. We have social media through Campus Well. You can work with disability resource education services with captioning. And one of my other favorites is working with Illini Fuel. So that's what this picture is. You can actually work with the athletes and help them on their nutrition and health journey. So all of these, if you're a James Scholar, will earn you that honors designation. But we want to make sure that you are engaging with the e-text as well as with us. Take notes as you go through materials. Make sure you ask if you have any questions, because we are in this together. So if you have anything that needs clarification, just know I'm here for you. I hope you have a great start to your semester.